Demari, welcome to my YouTube channel. And today I'm going to be doing the weekly tarot reading for the sign of Aries. Please keep in mind it is a general reading, so it may not apply to each and every one of you. However, you can take a look at this week's reading in regards to your Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. So do take a look at your natal chart, see the corresponding zodiac signs, and see which video's title resonates for you most. Now, with regards to the spread, I'll be pulling one card from each of the three oracle decks that I have here. So we'll start first of all with the Quantum Oracle, as serving the, sorry, what am I saying? Oh my gosh. Yeah, we'll start with the Quantum Oracle to get the key theme and energies of the week for you. So we'll start by pulling the Quantum Oracle to get the key theme and energies of the week for you. We'll then pull a card from the Moonology to serve as divine guidance, and then we'll get messages of healing and or support using the Healing Mantra deck. When it comes to the tarot, I'll be pulling cards from the Intuitive and clarifying further with the Waite deck. So, Aries, let's see what's coming up for you this week. And that will be for the week of the 4th to the 10th of January 2021. So just while I shuffle your cards again, I want to say a quick thank you to everyone who's been liking, commenting, subscribing, and even sharing my videos. It means a lot to have your continued support, so thank you so much for being a part of this community. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do, and don't forget to hit the notifications bell so you're informed of when your next set of readings goes up on the channel. If you'd like a personal reading with myself, you can find the information in the description box below. So Aries, the card you have from the Quantum Oracle is Professional Assistance in reverse. Okay. So I feel like on some level, right, you are pursuing a career, right? There is something you could be studying for, right? Or you've just started an internship, or perhaps you have started a new job, right? Or you've been recently promoted. I feel like there's someone who's trying to give you some guidance, right? That's trying to give you some pointers, some feedback. Possibly a manager, a boss, someone like that, right? But you may be a bit resistant to getting this feedback or being critiqued, right? I feel like on some level you're kind of not really open to support or advice when it comes to either something you're studying or something that you're working in currently. And I'm not sure why that is. I feel like there is like this dismissive energy of whatever this person's saying. This could be a boss, as I said, or a lecturer, but it's like you feel like you know better on some level. So, okay, not sure why that is, but we'll keep going. So, what else can we find out here that may help Aries this week? So, what guidance can we give Aries that might help them with this, with regards to whatever this situation is? Involving a boss, a lecturer, a teacher, or a colleague, possibly. Okay. So it says the energy is gaining momentum, waxing moon. Okay, so then, okay, I get this sense that you may speak your truth on a subject very soon when it comes to whoever this person is. I feel like there's someone that's trying to give you there's someone that's trying to like lecture you or teach you something, or trying to, give you their input, and you're just kind of biting your tongue right now. But I feel like soon you may very well speak out and say, listen, right, I appreciate what you're trying to do. However, this isn't relevant to the path I'm taking, or, you don't have all the facts regarding the situation, or, you're not in the position to tell me what to do, right? Because maybe this isn't your lecturer specifically, or this is someone who may be, further along in the course than you, and, you're wanting to get advice from the lecturer themselves. Or this could be someone in the workplace that's trying to be bossy, and, you're just not having any of it. Because Aries, honestly, you really don't like being bossed around. So that's what I'm getting. And I feel like soon you may very well say something. Alright. So let's go to the Healing Mantra deck now. So what messages of support can we give Aries at this time? What will help Aries with dealing with this individual and situation this week? Okay, so you've got the same card that I just pulled for Pisces, actually, so that could be relevant to you. And you have honoring adversity. And it says here, a fire reveals a path of renewed direction once the burning is complete, right? A fire reveals a path of renewed direction once the burning is complete. So I feel like this was brewing in the background for some time, right? So I feel like you're going to just end up saying something, okay? Because you're just, you know what? I've been biding my time. I've been trying to avoid having this confrontation, but at this point, I just have to say something. I just need to. So I feel like you will turn around and say, you know, I appreciate you trying to help, but please understand you're not in the position to help me. That's what I'm getting from this. And you may not say it as nicely or as, well, I say nicely, I mean, it's not so nice, but, you know, you may say it in harsher words than that. So do make sure you ground your energy. Try not to be too harsh when you're having this discussion. But the problem is if they say something and they happen to catch you in the wrong moment, or you just hit your limit, you may end up saying something in a very harsh manner. So just be aware of that. But I do feel like once this, you know, this exchange takes place, it will change things, okay? Then you'll know, okay, this is what I need to do from here, or, you know, you'll then be able to actually get assistance from the person that you feel would be the best person to give that advice or give that support, right? So yeah, I feel like it's kind of happening for a reason, because it's just building up in the background. So interesting. Okay, so hopefully that resonates for someone out there. I know this is kind of vague but specific at the same time, so just take it if it does resonate. If not, check out your other placements. But someone needed to hear this, that yeah, there's possibly trouble afoot, because there is a confrontation that's likely to take place this week, because you're just sick of being bossed around, or someone trying to take the initiative as a boss who isn't actually your boss, but could be you know, a colleague, could be someone in your class, or just someone who happens to be further along on the path than you, but not necessarily in a position of authority or expertise, right? Okay, so we'll see. Alright, so when it comes to the tarot, the first card you have, Aries, is the Death card. So Scorpio energy, you could be dealing with a Scorpio or have it in your chart. But regardless, this is changing. Like I said, I feel like once this blow up happens, that's going to change things. Then you're going to see things transforming in the situation. Perhaps it will actually help you to clear the air with this person. But do be mindful of your actions and your words, because obviously there are real world implications and consequences. The next card you have is the Sun, okay? Leo energy. Could have Leo in your chart or be dealing with a Leo. But that's like I was saying, I feel like it's going to turn things around, okay? That when you actually have this discussion, or it could end up as being a, you know, initially a confrontation, or you could both be even vying for the same position within a company. You know, there could be some level of competition between you and this person. But I feel like in the end, you're actually going to clear the air, right? And you're actually going to possibly form a partnership or work well with this person at least, right? That you'll no longer be at odds, you'll actually be very amicable, right? So it could be the very thing that actually unifies you rather than causes an even bigger confrontation. So that's interesting. I mean, if you can turn it around like this, that's great, you know, because that's, the Sun is like a very positive energy. That's like the best outcome. So I feel like even though there may be like an initial confrontation with you and this person this week, I think it'll give you both the opportunity to clear the air, to say how you've been feeling, or where you feel perhaps this person has been, you know, in competition with you, or, you know, sticking their nose in too much, or you know, that aren't giving you, or even could be not giving you the support that you need. Maybe you do need this support from this person, but they haven't been giving it to you. And then when you vocalize that, that changes things, okay, for the better. The next card you have is the Hanged Man. So yeah, I feel like when you have this discussion, you'll try and also see things from their perspective and try and get a sense of why they've approached things the way they have, right? Things will start to become abundantly clear, and then you'll know what's the best course of action from there. But until then, you're just kind of, you know, when you're having this confrontation, this discussion, during the midst of this discussion, after the initial confrontation, should I say, you're just trying to gain perspective on the situation. And I feel like you will listen to them though. I feel like when they put forward their side of things and why they're doing things the way they are or how they feel about things, you'll take a moment to reflect and try and see things from their perspective. So that's good. Next card you have is the Ace of Pentacles. So golden opportunity, a new opportunity for growth, personal growth, expansion, right? So I feel like, you know, it's kind of like after this happens, you feel like you've cracked it, that you've got the key here to, you know, your own abundance, okay, when it comes to the workplace or whatever it is that you're trying to embark on as a career if you're studying, right? I feel like there's some kind of opportunity that comes in for you once this disagreement, this dispute is cleared up, and you'll be like, okay, I can work with this, I can run with this, you know, this is an energy I can work with, this could lead to real success, real personal victory here, right? But something in a very tangible sense as well that can lead to a lot of material abundance as well. So for you, this is like awesome. This is like the perfect opportunity to create the life of your dreams, okay? I'm getting that because of what I'm seeing here. I will get to that in just a moment. The next card you have is the Three of Wands in reverse. So fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag, your energy. This is about no longer waiting and hoping for things to pan out, for things to just kind of be in play again, right? Because maybe you're just avoiding some aspect of the situation because you know that this confrontation is likely to occur. There's going to be a blow up moment. But you're no longer waiting to see how things pan out, if things go well, if you can resolve it. I feel like, you know, you kind of having an Aries moment and just saying what you think actually clears the air. It leads to you clearing the air with this person. And yeah, that starts to turn things around because, like it says, the energy is gaining momentum. It's there in the background. Change is a-coming. And then the last card you have is the Ace of Cups. So this is it. You've got the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, and the Sun, all forming a pyramid here, right? So that is highly significant. That's saying you're on your way up, Aries, okay? Whatever challenges you experienced in the past when it comes to your career, your work, your studies, your finances, okay? When it comes to general overall happiness and contentment, that's all changing. You have a new opportunity here to really go after what matters most to you, what brings you the most fulfillment, okay? Amazing. All right, so let's go into the clarifications now and see what else we can find out for you. But yeah, I feel like as long as you can kind of level with this person, right? And both of you can put your egos to the side and try and get to a point of mutual understanding, of teamwork, right? Then you can really create something significant here. I'm seeing that, you know, new opportunities. So it's not to be scoffed at. I'm telling you, it's significant. Whatever this is, it was going to happen anyway. So it's better that you just get it out of the way, say what needs to be said, right? In the least harshest way possible, if possible. And yeah, and then you can just clear the air and start getting back to it, getting back to work and, you know, actually work as a unit rather than being in competition with each other. So let's see. Okay. Because I am getting this as a workplace situation, or you're in, you know, doing some kind of course, studying, possibly at uni, okay? So clarifying the Death card here, You have the Ace of Cups again. Wow. And you have the Seven of Cups. Yeah, like I said, this whole situation is transforming your life, I feel. Right? Because there's an opportunity here. You may get even some kind of promotion, or you might get your dream job as a result of this. This person might be well connected and you're not realizing that. You think that they're just all, you know, they're just all, you know, hot air essentially, that they just talk the good talk, but there's nothing that will actually come from it. So you're kind of not convinced that this person is actually the real deal, but actually there is something very real and tangible here. So it all depends on how you want to approach it, you know. Depending on how you approach the situation, it can lead to a very beautiful new beginning here. It's something that could be very much aligned to your dreams, okay? Something you wished that you were able to do for some time, and now finally the opportunity is coming in. Clarifying the Sun card, you have the Fool, so here you are, Aries, and you have the Knight of Swords in reverse, okay? Air energy, specifically associated with Gemini. So this person could be a Gemini or have strong air placements in their chart, right? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But yeah, I feel like that's the thing. This is you at odds with each other, coming from very different angles, okay? Like you trying to go one way, they're trying to go another. Totally different energies, right? Completely different energies. And I feel like you're coming to understand that your differences can actually serve you both very well if you work together, right? Because you are very creative and whimsical, and you know, you find inspiration in all things, especially in nature. You like to travel a lot, probably. You might be very much into you know, hikes, things of that nature, to gain perspective and clarity. Whereas this person may be more into reading rather than being, you know, active outside. They may be more logical, really coming from that left-brained way of thinking, you know, like to problem solve and not really rush out to, you know, deal with situations, but rather take their time, mull it over, and come to some kind of conclusion. So very different energies. And I feel like rather than seeing that as a weakness, you can both play on your strengths and work together, right? Now, when it comes to the Hanged Man, Pisces energy, you have the Death card in reverse this time, so strong Scorpio, and the Emperor. Here you are again, Aries, right? So yeah, this change in perspective is absolutely necessary, I feel, right? Because right now it's like you're just butting heads, you know, and it doesn't lead to anything concrete, anything that's going to provide a solution or an amicable outcome, right? This is like, the Emperor in reverse is like someone who doesn't want to take action, that doesn't want to, you know, that doesn't want to lead, essentially. You know, the Emperor is a leader. So this is it. It's like, I feel like on some level, you don't want this person to lead in the situation. Even though this is your energy, I feel like, you know, you're kind of being stagnant because this person is trying to, you know, boss you around, or at least that's how you're perceiving it. And that's why you're not budging, because you're like, no, unless this changes, unless, you know, you stop trying to undermine my authority or undermine what it is that I'm saying, and you actually, you know, start listening to me, I'm not willing to budge an inch on this, right? So that's where that ego element comes in. But yeah, I feel like you have to work together, you know, as equals to really turn this around. And I see you both doing that. When it comes to the Ace of Pentacles, you have the Judgment card in reverse, Sagittarius, and you have the Six of Wands. So interesting. This is it. So it's like, okay, depending on how you approach this opportunity, it can either be very successful or it can just go to shit. Essentially, that's what I'm getting. It's like, depending on what you do with this golden opportunity that comes in, because there is so much potential here, like it's unreal. With those Aces of Cups and then that Ace of Pentacles, it's like so much newness coming in, new opportunities, a new way of doing things. something that can bring a lot of happiness, a lot of fulfillment. It's literally like, you know, making your dreams a reality, but it ultimately depends on, you know, what you do with this opportunity. You know, this isn't the 10, this is the ace, right? This is just the beginning. So depending on how you use this energy, it's going to dictate a very set outcome, right? Now, clarifying the 3 of Wands in reverse, you have the Moon card here. So we have the Sun and the Moon in your reading, and you have the 6 of Pentacles. Okay. So yeah, it's like you're wanting to see changes now, but what you're not realizing is that things are going to be balanced out in the situation. And I feel like possibly whoever's, you know, above both of your ranks in terms of like, you know, work position, if this is a workplace situation, possibly your boss, you know, both of your bosses, so this could be someone in like high level management, may come in to try and balance the scales, may try and mediate, okay? Because they understand that, okay, right, there's clearly an issue here, so let's see how I can best mediate, right? And I feel like that will help to restore the balance as well. Because maybe you feel like this person was given too much authority or influence in the workplace and they're abusing that, right? So I feel like perhaps your boss will try and step in and restore balance in the situation within the work dynamic, the team dynamic, okay? If this is like studying, if you're at university or something like that, I feel like, yeah, your lecturer is saying, listen, you'll get the marks if you put the work in, right? Whatever you put into this course, you will get out of it, right? And right now you're currently distracted by whatever the hell drama is going on with this person in your class, or whatever the hell, you know, is going on in your immediate environment. But ultimately the choice is yours, right? If you want to succeed, if you want to excel and make this your career, you have to put into it what you expect to get out of it. That's pretty much what I'm getting. And then finally, clarifying the Ace of Cups, you have the King of Swords in reverse, and you have the Lovers in reverse. So we have Aquarius and Gemini here. So yeah, I feel like, you know, this can talk about love, but I don't feel like this is a love reading at all. I feel this is about work, right? And this can even talk about your own masculine and feminine attributes. This can talk about, you know, the universe intervening to bring resolution, right, as well. It doesn't have to be love related just because it's the Lovers. But I feel like it's essentially saying, like, once this conversation takes place, right, there's little else that needs to be done, right? It's just you'll start to iron out those kinks, right? Because ultimately, I think from this conflict, you'll both come to the realization that you both want the same thing. You just want peace of mind. You just want balance. You just want to feel like you're appreciated, that you're respected, that the work that you do is valued, that you are seen as an asset, that your needs are met, and that you can continue towards making your dreams a reality by grabbing this new opportunity for growth, expansion, emotional fulfillment with both hands, right? So that's what I'm getting for your reading, Aquarius. Aquarius? What did I say, Aquarius? I think it's because I saw the King of Swords. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. But anyway, Aries, I really hope this helps. Do let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you found the reading useful, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do, and don't forget the notifications bell. And yeah, I see it all working out for the highest good of all, which is great. So don't worry about it too much if right now you're kind of clashing, because I do feel like something needs to just come out. You both need to just get your feelings out in the open, and then you can actually start, you know, really coming to understand one another and seeing how you can actually work together rather than against each other, okay? So sending you lots of love, and I will speak to you soon. Bye.